Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. I started this reading but didn't hit record. Sorry about that. But I did pull out the cards, so I don't want to move them. I have the Hermit in current situation, Queen of Swords, present influence, Two of Cups, future influence, Queen of Wands, and what we don't see, High Priestess, and what to look for, Knight of Swords, and unexpected energy. Eight of Pentacles is in the challenge, Lovers is in the strength. Then it's followed by, where does this lead? Tower, Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups. We've got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So overall, I'm feeling like, I feel like this has definitely something to do with your heart or we have three queens in this reading, which is pretty unusual. So I do feel like this is all of the different energies of yourself. Now, this doesn't have to be male or female just because it's queens. There is a lighter sense to it. When I think of the difference between queen and kings, I actually feel like the queens are more subtly powerful than the kings. That's just the way I look at the difference between them. They are both mature and, leveled up for sure. And to me, both the king and the queen are very strong, mature people. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean these are female, but I feel like they're all of the same person regardless. With a lighter energy, not quite that roughness of a king. So, but I do feel like the Queen of Cups is about love, going after what's important to you. I also get an overall feeling of healing. And I don't mean like this huge healing thing, but I mean like more like empathetic, this being the healer because the Queen of Cups is a healer. But embracing that energy of yourself. And I feel like that, the current situation, I feel like this isn't the search, but instead I feel like it's the discovery. And the reason why I feel like it's the discovery is your present influence is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, swords to me can be aha moments. They can be about having our voice, speaking clearly, being in our head, being direct. But I feel like this is that discovery. There's a discovery you've made. And I feel like in the now, you're kind of opening up to it. And it does have to do probably with love to some degree, a relationship of some kind. And again, it could be family relationships. It could be love. It could be work. I'm overall not getting the feeling of work though. So I do feel like this is really, a good place to be. And in the future influence is the Two of Cups. So I do feel like there is a coming together here. Now, keep in mind, this could be a date. It could be a conversation. It could be, wow, I really feel comfortable with this person. This feels really nice. It's that, to me, the Two of Cups, that kind of relationship where you both care about each other, and regardless, again, it could be any kind of partnership, but it's pretty deep relationship, whatever it is, because to me they meld, and it's, I feel like this person is right there, coming in, and I think the realization, I feel like that Knight of Swords kind of brings in that realization. There's a real, I don't know, very comforting feeling here. I've got the Queen of Wands and what you don't see, and I feel like this is that you don't even realize how much. I feel like this is also, like your energy, in the sense that you've got a lot of motivation and passion for the situation. And I feel like you might not see the fact that, and it could be someone else having passion and towards you, but I don't feel like that. I feel like it's you not realizing and not seeing this side of you, the heat, the passion, the excitement, the energy that you have to give to this situation, whatever this situation is. But I feel like there's a lot of passion here, and you're not tapping into that that really great Queen of Wands feeling. You will, but more importantly, the High Priestess is in what to look for. Always remember to trust yourself. Look for those the feelings that you get that are going to tell you what you need to know. I mean, and sometimes we deny, like we get those prickly feelings and we bypass them sometimes because being stubborn or just going, no, I want this. But pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, what your gut's speaking to you. I think it's going to be really important. And this Knight of Swords, I'm going to clarify. The Knight of Swords is in the unexpected. And I feel like, tell me about the Knight of Swords, because I'm wondering if it has to do with this tower. Death, Three of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. It's definitely a transformation. So this energy is coming towards you. And I think things are changing with a situation. Could be a group. Again, it could be the relationship in itself. Because I feel like the Three of Pentacles is also a relationship card to some degree. And depending on how it comes up. And the Page of Swords, again, is the realization. And that's the Queen. This Queen energy, Knight of Swords energy is surprising to you when it comes in. And I think the Queen of Swords is your realization, the discovery that you have found. And then the energy that comes in proves it. And it allows you to definitely, I feel like this relationship is leveling up for sure with the Death card, Three of Pentacles as well. To me, that's also that next step in a relationship where you realize that you each have things to enhance the other. The Eight of Pentacles is in your challenge. And I'm reminded here that it's always a challenge to stay focused, continue to work hard. There's something here about you leveling up even more. And there's work that needs to be done and focus that needs to be had and patience as well, because the Eight of Pentacles, majority of the Pentacles are about patience. I mean, think about the Eight of Pentacles is, studying and working hard to master a skill. That takes patience. And I feel like that's part of your challenge here is that, you have to keep working and you have to stay patient. However, the Lovers is in your strength. So I do feel like this partnership is a good partnership, whatever this is, whether it's love or work. And I feel like it takes you to the next level. And I'll explain that here. But so I have the Tower on where this leads, which is a change, a sudden change. But I feel like that's also part of the unexpected. Since the Tower is an unexpected change and the unexpected position is the Knight of Swords, this energy kind of changes this dynamic. And it does change the dynamic. And for a hot second, it leaves you in a very much stressful, anxious way because this change is going to affect this. However, I pulled a third card. So over the next few days, there may be a feeling of stress, just, so because this change probably will make you go, well, how's this going to affect this? And I don't know if the change is directly related. Not sure. But the Ten of Cups is after that. So I do feel like everything kind of comes together. All these things have to happen, right? That, looking for that energy of the Queen, the Knight of Swords coming in unexpectedly, that energy. There's just a really good feeling that this just kind of shifts into a much more comfortable relationship, complete relationship, the Ten of Cups. So there you have it. Let me pull an advice card, please. What is our advice today? Nine of Pentacles. Always, when I see this as advice, always look at what you've done, what your accomplishments are. Also, I think it says here that even if there is a hiccup in this relationship, always remember that you are self-sufficient. You can do whatever you need to do. Look at what you've done in the past. And that will help you through this Tower. I feel like it's more of a hiccup, like a moment that kind of makes you wonder what's going to happen, and puts you in a little bit of an anxious mode, like what's going to happen next, and will this, what will happen. But the Nine of Pentacles, realize what you've done, keep that strength within you, always be proud of you and your accomplishments, never forget what you've done, and the obstacles you've overcome. We all have, but sometimes we just, because we see so much of what other people we think they accomplish, that we don't look at our accomplishments maybe as much. But keep in mind, it's all individual stuff anyway. One person's accomplishment has nothing to do with another person's. It just doesn't. And we have to look at each one of us as, we all go through a lot in our lives. Some people, we may not ever know about their things they've been through because they don't show them, or we don't know them well enough. But know that everyone does. And everyone has something to overcome to some degree or another. No one's life is perfect. We may see things on the internet and think, oh my gosh, love to have their life. Well, be careful, because you don't know what's happening behind the scenes, right? You just don't. So anyway, that was just an extra piece of advice. I think we all kind of know that now, but you gotta keep it in our minds, because we see so much. But anyway, it's a lovely reading. I don't think anything feels super drastic. We only have really, we have three majors. But the most important thing, listen to your intuition, understand, trust yourself with the Nine of Pentacles in your advice. The search that you're doing is coming to a completion, and it can lead to some stress a little bit, because it means things could change. So there you have it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.